I can't mess this up. I must prove my worth to Captain Malik.
Problem?
Not at all, sir. I'm ready to proceed.
Asbel, I'd like you to take the lead until we reach Orlan.
The lead, sir?
I need to see what you're capable of. If monsters come, I will provide support only. Remember that fleeing is always an option if things go badly.
Understood, sir. But rest assured, I will not flee.
Don't be foolish. A knight must always know when he's overmatched. I will not think any less of you for it.
Regardless, I won't flee. Forgive me, sir. I'll make preparations to move out.
All right. Hold on.
Yes, sir?
These are merino flowers. Combine them with water of absolution, and you have the raw ingredients for a holy bottle. Wait here a minute.
I've studied for 7 years, and I still didn't know that. Am I really ready to become a knight?
What's on your mind?
Nothing, sir. It's just you're so knowledgeable about everything, and it makes me doubt myself.
Knowledge for its own sake is meaningless, but this is information that can help you to protect yourself and others when you become a knight. Remember it.
Sir.
All right, we'll head back the way we came. You take the lead.
Yes, sir.
Asbel, I was glad for an opportunity to see your true prowess, but I must admit I was surprised at what I witnessed.
Surprise, sir?
That monster was ready to destroy you, but then you suddenly... Well, I'm not sure what you did. Why have you kept this ability hidden?
It's nothing I've tried to hide, Captain. In truth, I'm not sure how I beat the thing.
You could be ready for real action now. I might even have to challenge you to spar one of these days.
Did the captain just praise me?
This area hasn't changed much either.
If you don't mind me asking, Captain, who are those knights back in Orlan?
Former students.
I can tell they really trust and admire you. Forgive me for asking, sir, but why did you become an instructor? Surely you'd see more action if you served in the field.
The other knights were more capable.
But Captain, you're an exceptional knight. I can't imagine anyone being better than you.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Asbel. But let's just say the others have a certain something I don't.
I wonder if I have that certain something to become a knight.
I must say, Windor is such a beautiful country.
But unfortunately, the wars never end.
Where did that come from?
When I was young and naive, I came here with a group of very close friends. One of them stood right here and told me all about how he wanted to create a world without conflict. Back then, I was just a kid with my head in the clouds. At that moment, I believed I actually had the power to make his dream come true.
That's what everyone thinks when they're young.
But something happened soon afterward. Something that made me realize what a pathetic child I actually was.
I see. And I assume that's when you decided to enlist in the Knight Academy.
Yes, sir. I have to admit, they sell the best ice pops at this place. I can't stop thinking about the way my hand shimmered back in the Orlan Woods. What happened there? I should have asked the captain when I had the chance.
Hey, your ice pop's melting.
What? Crap, what a waste!
That's a tough break. Oh, look! I got a wind stick! Hey, shopkeeper, I'll take another! Stand down, Asbel. I'm not giving it to you.
Understood.
You know, Asbel, I've been putting a lot of thought into this lately, but what is it that I can really teach you?
What's that, sir?
Some time ago, Victoria told me that you and I were different. She called us complete opposites, in fact.
I have never felt that way, sir.
Nor did I, but that didn't mean it couldn't be true. In fact, I even thought about withdrawing as your instructor.
Please know that I am deeply grateful for all that you have taught me, Captain.
Oh, so my guidance is no longer necessary, is it?
I didn't mean it like that.
Then before you cast me aside, let me ask you a question. Who will you fight for once you're a knight? Or rather, is there anyone you could fight for? Does that question make sense?
Yes, of course. I chose my answer to that question 7 years ago, and it remains the same. I would gladly give my life to protect the people dear to me.
Well said, Asbel. I see you are indeed my student.
I guess it's been a while since I've been shopping, because I didn't know about these stamp cards. Let's have a look here. Each city throughout the world uses its own stamp cards. You can collect stamps only in the city where a card was issued. When you buy or sell items at a shop, you earn stamps. When you collect enough stamps, you get... What? What do you get? These instructions really get you riled up. Oh, you get VIP privileges. Oh, come on! That could be anything! What a pain to have to keep hitting the same shops to collect stamps. But I am intrigued by these VIP privileges.
I don't remember seeing this statue before.
They built it 5 years ago, so you wouldn't have been around. It's actually the first headmaster of the Knight Academy.
7 years. Has it really been that long?
Yeah, so, how have you been? I mean, sorry. I know you were pretty sick back then, and...
Cut it out, okay? Why don't we dispense with the small talk? We need to focus on the matters at hand.
Yeah, alright. Hey, remember that guy at the Knight Academy? Well, he gave me permission to graduate.
How wonderful for you.
Thanks.
But if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't a king's knight have to stay in the capital?
No, because I'm still technically a student. And besides, the captain wants my report on the situation in Lhant.
I see. So you'll return to the capital when the matter is settled?
Yeah, but I'll be in Lhant for a while yet. I'm worried about my mother.
Then I guess we should get moving.
Cheria. This road hasn't changed at all in the past 7 years.
That's not true. There are lots of differences if you just take a moment to look. Maybe time just hasn't moved on for you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am just living in the past.
How so?
I have so many regrets about who I was 7 years ago. I've devoted my life trying to reclaim what was lost. And...
Stop it. Just stop. She's dead and there's no going back. So where did you come from? I don't believe it. We know a girl who looks just like you.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Who are you?
It figures.
no, I think this really is.
Sophie died 7 years ago. Face reality. Stop seeing things how you wish they were.
Cheria.
So what happened? How did this girl die?
Well, that's...
She died protecting us. She sacrificed herself because we were important to her. Because we were friends.
Go ahead. Just shoulder the blame all by yourself.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just irritated.
Irritated?
It's kind of like being angry, but...
You're cute, Cheria.
Where'd that come from?
When I asked Asbel, he told me to say it to you.
Hey, Sophie, will you tell Asbel something from me?
Sure.
Tell him to butt out.
Butt out. Right.
Being in a place like this sure doesn't lift my spirits.
Hey, Asbel. I just told Cheria that she was cute, and she said that you should butt out.
What? You told her that? Come on, I was just kidding around.
She was already irritated when I told her.
Cheria has been angry ever since we met in Verona. Feels like everything's collapsing around me.
Is it? Nothing seems to be falling apart. Everything is intact.
You know, there may be other points in this cave where we have to swim underwater to keep moving forward.
Okay.
Let's make sure we don't miss anything. We'll move slowly and carefully. You okay, Sophie? And Cheria, you should be careful not to catch a cold as well.
Hey, don't stare at me like that when I'm all drenched.
Sorry.
Look, a colony of glintsoul bugs. I saw them in one of Hubert's books once.
That reminds me of when you used to come hide out at our house.
You probably don't know this, Asbel, but whenever we did that, Grandpa and Lady Carrie would scold me to no end.
They did?
But Lord Aston always came to my defense. He was always looking out for me.
My father did that? Really?
That's why I was so sad when I'd heard he'd died.
Cheria.
Hey, Asbel?
Yeah?
I feel like you've been having us dive into the water an awful lot. That isn't intentional, is it?
What do you mean?
Never mind. It's not a big deal. But it's just... As soon as my clothes start to dry out, we're right back in the water. I'm wet all the time. It's starting to feel a little bit... perverted.
What? No! That's not... I would never... That has nothing to do with it. Sophie, wait! Don't touch that!
Why not?
That's a carnivorous sea plant that paralyzes its prey. It may not like people. It's dangerous. Did it bite you?
Just a little.
Let's see.
It's better.
Good.
I'm glad you were here, Cheria. Sophie, you should thank Cheria too.
Thank you, Cheria.
Oh, of course. That monster was horrible. Do you think it was part of Fendel's defenses?
No, I don't think so. It's probably lived down here for years.
So, it would still be alive if not for us. That's kind of sad. I feel terrible now.
Maybe, but it was either us or it. And we have to save Lhant.
Asbel?
There's no time for pity. I'm the only one who can protect Lhant now. The Fendolian army has already left. Did they somehow catch wind of our plans?
Asbel, do we really stand a chance? Fendel's weaponry is so advanced.
I'll think of a way. I promise.
Don't you see it? We could never hope to protect Lhant from such a force. Face it, we're so vastly outnumbered. We fight for a hopeless cause.
Cheria.
Never mind. We need to get moving. Lhant is in danger.
Damn.
Asbel, what are you doing? We need to get to Lhant.
Wait, Cheria. Hear me out.
We don't have time.
Please.
Okay.
Look, the people of Lhant are all I have. I withdrew from the academy. I won't be joining the Knights.
What are you saying? What does that even mean?
It's all right. No matter what Fendel brings to bear against us, I'll stake my life to stop them. Just like my dad did. I'll prove to the world that I can protect them. And you. Will you stand with me, Cheria? Will you trust in me?
I will. But why couldn't you have said that 7 years ago?
Richard would watch over Sophie if I left her with him. But is that really the right decision? No. Sophie is my responsibility. Just ahead is where... 7 years ago.
Hey, Asbel, I hope Richard is alive.
Huh? Wait a minute. Do you remember who Richard is?
No, I've never met him actually. But isn't there a chance he might be dead?
Oh, that's what you meant. I wanted to think otherwise, but I guess you really aren't the same Sophie from back then.
I don't know, but I have this feeling I can't explain. Somehow I just want Richard to be alive. Maybe because you feel that way, Asbel? I don't know.
This is it.
What's wrong?
Back then, I vowed revenge on this door because I couldn't open it.
You vowed revenge on a door?
Yeah, I was a kid. I wonder if I can open it now. Let's see.
It opened a little.
Was it always this easy? If I'd been able to open it like this back then, I wonder if things could have been different.
Asbel?
Sorry, never mind. Let's go see what's on the other side. It's been a long time since anyone's come this way. There are still monster bones here. What's wrong, Sophie?
I don't know. My chest. It hurts.
The air is thin here. Perhaps we should hasten our escape. Here, Sophie. Take my hand.
No, I'm fine.
Sophie?
This is unexpected. Asbel, did she act this way around you when you first met?
No, not really.
Interesting. Then perhaps the problem lies more with you than it does with her.
Me?
Even after 7 years, you haven't changed at all. Anyone would recognize you. It was easy enough for me.
What? I've changed? Maybe you just changed too much. What's wrong? Is it your wound?
It's been a long time since I laughed. I enjoyed that a bit more than was sensible.
Richard,